Didn't realise it was this cold. Right. Okay guys, so what we're gonna do, a dog walk without the dogs. Then I gotta go shopping. I've gotta make chili con carne for my wife because her mum's visiting. And then I'm gonna come back, do another dog walk. So I've just filled myself up with bacon and eggs. Hi Angie. So it's defending Elvis Presley. It's our third live today. This is our third live. My next live after this will be on Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. I still need to discuss Riley Q's podcast, and I still need to do part 2 of A Boy from Tupelo. So yes, Angie, bacon. So people don't realise, why is bacon different than pork? So I googled it, and there's only one difference. It's cooked, it's made with salt. Did you know that, Angie? The only difference with bacon is obviously it's sliced thin, but that it's made with salt. Is it cured with salt? Is that how they say it? That is why bacon is bacon. I didn't even know that. Which is why you get that real salty taste. Yeah, I didn't even know that myself till last week. So defending Elvis Presley. Yeah, we are going to do A Boy from Tupelo. Now, it is going to get windy. The clouds are going a bit black. So I've got a few jobs. Make chili con carne. But before I do that, I have to go shopping, buy the ingredients. We just use minced meat. Yes, good. You're learning from Dr. Ken Berry, of course. I feel great today. I can always tell when I've been really good on the diet, because when I wake up the next day, I've got loads of energy. So basically, yesterday I had egg. I think I had a prawn omelette for lunch, and then last night I had lamb and pork bellies. Today I've had eggs and bacon, as you know. I can always tell when I'm really full of meat, fatty meat. I always know that I'm going to have booming energy the next day. Like today, I am bursting with energy because of what I've eaten in the last 2 days. Now, the day before that, a couple of days before that, I had some salad, things like that, and my energy levels weren't as good. Salad doesn't give me good energy levels. Try, Angie, try it with an omelette. Or have you ever tried egg mayonnaise? There's other alternative dishes that you can use to make eggs. Did you know you can make like a pizza base using egg? There's egg and something else. I think there's 3 ingredients. I'm trying to remember what they are. There's certain ingredients that you can use, and you can make a pizza base that is egg based. There's 2 other ingredients. You've got to look it up. Anyway, so right, it'll all be there on. Yeah, you'll be surprised. You can use egg as an ingredient, and it won't taste like egg. It'll just taste like a base. Yeah. So you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. You can hide that. I know what you mean by sometimes people don't like the smell of eggs. So I understand there are different things you can do with eggs. Anyway, we're on defending Elvis Presley. We're not allowed to talk about the diet. So I still want to discuss this award, this Memphis, Tennessee award, that is an honorary award to Priscilla Presley. Yeah. Now, I've had quite a lot of comments talking to me, messaging me that they're horrified. You have Priscilla Presley proudly accepting the award. It's quite a big deal. The clip that was sent to me by Rose Finney shows Priscilla very proudly accepting the honorary award, whatever you call it. Now, how has this happened? How has this happened? Think about it, guys. Right, I've got to get past these people. But, oh, nice car. Very loud, but nice. I like that car. I like that car. Look at that car. Orange looking. It's going into my house that I tried to buy. Look, the house I tried to buy, cars just drove into it. Anyway, maybe one day I'll buy it, you know. Now let's think about it. The world's upside down. The world has turned upside down. This is Piers Morgan's one of his funny sayings. Piers Morgan, the news presenter in the UK and America. The world's gone mad. Now, come on, let's try and go through the facts. Deborah, I missed that. You shared a video, I missed that. Anyway, the world's gone mad. Let's try and break it down more simply. They got married, Priscilla married Elvis in 1967. You shared this video out, the one that we're doing now. Is that what you mean? Priscilla, you think about it, guys. Priscilla. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Oh, did your pet mouse die? Oh, Joanne. Your pet mouse died, yeah? Oh, poor Joanne. So basically, on May the 1st, 1967, after a lot of pressure, complicated facts, circumstances, Elvis eventually, reluctantly marries Priscilla Presley. Remember, Elvis didn't want to settle down. Elvis didn't want to settle down, did he? He didn't want to get married. He did want a family one day. He did want children one day. In his heart, I think he always liked the thought of being a married man with a home, with a family. I also believe if Elvis had not become famous, if Elvis had not been a singer, a gifted, beautiful man, I do believe Elvis at a very young age, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, those sort of years, I do believe that he probably would have settled down very young, Elvis. Elvis wanted to be in love. He wanted to find the right woman. He loved the thought of having kids, a son. He wanted to call his son Elvis Presley. Hi, Sharon. How are you? He wanted to call his son Elvis Presley Jr. He wanted to call his first child Lisa Marie. Let me just get past these people. Da, 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 da. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. So, it wasn't gonna happen. Elvis, through his own actions, walking into Memphis studios, walking into Sun Records, changed his life forever. We can talk about that topic for hours. That one thing that he did completely transformed his life. Hi, Lorna. So Elvis was destined for stardom. Elvis was destined to be the most famous man on the planet, the most beautiful man on the planet, the most loved man on the planet, eventually a movie star. Now, amongst all that, he has this relationship with Priscilla Presley, who's just been awarded the Memphis, Tennessee honorary award. Now remember, Elvis eventually, for many different reasons, I feel, was pressured into marrying Priscilla. He wasn't in a position really where he was ready to be married, to be home with his family. He had massive commitments with movies, with his touring. Yeah, I understand, Joanne. Oh my God, it's cold. My hair's gonna get messy now. So you think about it, guys. It's complicated, but eventually Elvis gives in to pressure, to demands, to his own moral compass. Elvis was a Christian man who prayed every day, took the Bible everywhere with him. My God, it's windy. Woohoo! It's cold, guys, it's cold. Right. Da-da-da! Louis in the sky, Louis in the sky. With my skinny legs. Anyway. Woo! He gets married. They get pregnant very quick. 9-ish months later, they have Lisa Marie. We've said it all 1,000 times. 3 months after Lisa Marie was born, Priscilla is unfaithful. Elvis forgives her. Elvis is humiliated, embarrassed, but forgives her because he's a Christian man, doesn't believe in divorce. So they have a fake marriage for a couple of years. A pretend marriage. A fake wife. And then eventually, for whatever reasons Priscilla decides, she's gonna chase after Mike Stone and take Lisa Marie with her away from her father Elvis. They secretly see each other for a year. Mike Stone, the karate champion, and Priscilla. Then Priscilla gets caught and she demands a divorce, which we've proved with Mike Stone's interviews. Now this is where we're going to discuss the honorary award given to her by Memphis yesterday. Now, when she demands a divorce, God, my hair is a state. When she demands a divorce, just so you know, guys, it is freezing. My face is freezing. When she demands a divorce, Elvis, God, boy racer, crazy drivers. Surprised he didn't crash. She demands a divorce. Elvis files for a divorce. It doesn't really matter. The end result is they have a divorce. Then she goes to live with Mike Stone for 4 to 4.5 years. I personally feel that she used Mike Stone as a way away from Elvis. I think Mike Stone was used like a rock. As soon as she had her use, she threw the rock away. He was used and abused, nothing to be proud of. I completely understand why he fell for her temptations. He's a typical man, a hot-blooded man that just fell for the bullshit. A very sexy, beautiful woman, a powerful, famous, wealthy woman, and Mike Stone fell for it. He was a complete mug. Mike Stone, if you ever watch my videos, you're a complete mug because you fell for it. You were used and abused. And the person that suffered the most because of Priscilla's conniving ways was Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie is the victim in all of this. Poor Lisa Marie gets dragged away from her home, her father, her life, to live with a complete stranger in an apartment that is obviously paid for by Elvis. A humiliating, embarrassing divorce. A divorce that went round the world in every tabloid and magazine and TV news clip. Probably one of the most famous divorces in history. Very publicised. Pictures everywhere. Pictures showing Priscilla with Lisa Marie and Mike Stone shopping, kissing in public. Poor Lisa Marie dragged around by her new parent, Mike Stone, and Priscilla. away from her father. Her father, Elvis Presley, had to see all these pictures in magazines and tabloids and TV news clips around the world. Could you imagine just how Elvis felt? Completely gutted, embarrassed, humiliated. No wonder he was so angry. So this is the point, guys. Then she robs him blind. 2 horrible divorce settlements. The second divorce settlement almost bankrupting Elvis. Elvis was still deeply in debt to Priscilla on the day that he died. This is why Elvis was running out of money, because he had given it all to Priscilla Presley. This is all in context with why have Memphis City, Memphis, Tennessee, given an honorary award to Priscilla Presley, Elvis's ex-wife, that was unfaithful to him more than once, that nearly bankrupted him, that wrote a tell-all book, a disgusting book that trashes Elvis, calls him a groomer, a controller, discusses his so-called drug taking, his temper, belittles Elvis, gives you the impression that he's a paedophile, gives you the impression that he's a violent man, even a rapist. So this woman that didn't like living at Graceland, yes, Priscilla Presley, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes, this whole show is for entertainment purposes, it's just opinions. This woman, who literally had grown sick and tired of Elvis, enough to the point where she would drag her daughter away from her father. Remember who was damaged the most through this whole process? Lisa Marie, the innocent victim. Hi, Carolyn. Now, this is the problem, guys. Why is Memphis, Tennessee giving an honorary award to Priscilla Presley? Why? They were not together at the time of Elvis's death. Remember, when Elvis died, he was not with Priscilla. They had been separated for 5 years. She had been with another lover. She was with Mike Stone for over 4 years. And then I think, is it Robert Kardashian after that? Who may have been the one that encouraged her to go back for a second divorce settlement. A second divorce settlement that Priscilla promised she would never do. Yes, Priscilla, when she gave up the Presley name, said she would never go back for a second divorce settlement, ever. She would never go back for more money or property. She even signed something. I just missed that comment, sorry guys. Now think about it, guys. Now think about it, guys. I keep repeating it. So why is she being given an honorary award in Memphis, Tennessee? Why? She was not his wife. She had left him years before he died. After he died, let's have a look. Hi, Red Dawn, how are you? Welcome to Team Elvis. We love it when new people join us. Have you been on our channel before? So I'm having a quick walk. We're discussing how unfair it is that Priscilla Presley has been given this honorary award by Memphis, Tennessee, because it makes no sense. It's completely backwards. We don't understand it. She was his divorcee. She was not his widow. The general public, I think that they were still together. Yeah, I agree. Oh, thank you, my friend. You're very welcome. Team Elvis, we love it when new people join us. Thank you so much. Now, I just want to say, guys, why do the general public think, most of the general public think that Priscilla was still married to Elvis when he died? The general public don't know that Priscilla was unfaithful to Elvis many times. Now, I'm not going to whitewash Elvis. Elvis, leading up to the engagement of Priscilla, had girlfriends When Priscilla first moved over, she knew that Elvis lived as a single man through the early 60s. 62, 3, 4, 5. Elvis lived as a single man. Priscilla knew it. She knew what she was getting into. But once Elvis got engaged to Priscilla, he was loyal and faithful. Until he caught her being unfaithful in 1968, March, April, May sort of time. Then he went back to his old ways. I will always be honest. Yes, Red Dawn. Poor Lisa grew up without her dad. Why? Because Priscilla Presley fancied Mike Stone, the karate champion, and dragged Lisa away and forced her to live with a complete stranger, Mike Stone, the karate champion. Poor Lisa is the victim in all this. I go back to the beginning again. Why are Memphis, Tennessee awarding Priscilla Presley an award, an honorary award? Why? Why do the public think they were still married? Why do the public think that Elvis and Priscilla were really close at the time of Elvis's death? At the time of Elvis's death, they were arguing about Lisa. They were arguing about money. Priscilla had placed a lien, a charge, a debt on Graceland. A deed of trust was created to create a debt so that Elvis would make sure, so that Priscilla Presley was making sure that Elvis gave her her money, because Elvis couldn't afford the second divorce settlement. So what Priscilla's lawyers did was demand a deed of trust be created to place a debt, a lien on Graceland. So Elvis was in debt to Priscilla when he died. Elvis had agreed to give Priscilla installments of money on the second divorce settlement that should never have happened, because Priscilla had agreed she would never do another divorce settlement. She broke her agreement. She U-turned. She changed her mind. She betrayed Elvis by using lawyers to reopen the divorce and claim millions that Elvis did not have. Elvis could not afford to pay Priscilla on the second divorce settlement, even being forced to sell his recording rights pre-1973 so that he could pay installments to Priscilla Presley. Priscilla Presley was also demanding some of Elvis's royalties. This time she was really going for the jugular, asking for more money than Elvis could ever afford. This is part of the reason that Elvis was overworked and forced to work till the day he died, because he had commitments, payments. I'm in southwest UK, I'm not sure where Red Dawn is. So Elvis had massive commitments to obviously his staff. These tours were costing millions and millions. Elvis had to also pay Priscilla because of her high-powered lawyers had created this massive, horrible second divorce settlement that Elvis would just say yes to. Elvis said yes to everything to keep Priscilla happy, to keep Lisa Marie happy. When I say keep Lisa Marie happy, what I mean is this. Elvis wanted Lisa Marie to think that everything was fine and amicable and everything was dealt with in a respectful, responsible way. But the truth is, Priscilla was robbing him blind. Yeah, there we are, Joanne. People treat Priscilla as if she's a widow, and she was not a widow. She was never his widow. The world still treat Priscilla as if Elvis and Priscilla were very close, that they were still together when he died. Now let's try and make sense of it. You've got Memphis City, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee, giving an award to Priscilla. Honorary award, just because she was married to Elvis. For how long? If you really work it out, they married in 1967, May the 1st. They were officially divorced in 73, even though it was all over at the end of 1970. So let's work it out. Let's be fair. I would say, I'm trying to work it out in my head. Half of 1967, then add 3 more years on. I think that you can say that their marriage only lasted 3.5 years, and within that she was unfaithful 2 times. 2 times. So because she spent 3.5 years married to Elvis, bearing in mind she was unfaithful, she is treated as if she was with Elvis for the whole of his life. She is treated as if she was with Elvis till the day he died. No mention of her unfaithfulness. No mention of the lie book, the trash book, Elvis and Me. A book that Priscilla wrote. She said, I'm going to put wrongs to rights and I'm going to set the truth straight because of all of the trash books that have been coming out about Elvis. Yeah? So she writes the book Elvis and Me. Now, let's just get into context here. Priscilla had realised that she could say what she wanted. Because Elvis had died, no one was going to disagree with her. Priscilla had realised the press, the public, the media, the magazines, the tabloids, every word she said was treated as truth. And if you look at Priscilla's early interviews, just after her and Elvis divorced, a very different Priscilla. A very different Priscilla. You look at Priscilla being interviewed not long after the divorce, praising Elvis, saying how kind he was, how fair he was. But then as we get nearer to 1980 and you start seeing the different interviews, obviously Vernon has died as well, a different Priscilla emerges. Priscilla the victim. A different Priscilla emerges. The victim. Priscilla the victim. Poor me, look what I went through. Listing Elvis's faults from her point of view. You go back and watch the interviews, the late 70s, the early 80s. In my opinion, for entertainment purposes, a cunning plan begins. The cunning plan is this. How can I change public opinion about me? Because yes, initially, the public around 1971, 72 were upset with Priscilla because she was seen as the marriage breaker because of Mike Stone, the karate champion. The Elvis fans were not happy with Priscilla in 1972 because she had taken Lisa Marie away from her father. So Priscilla had to change public opinion to get public opinion back on her side. She starts to realize that the interviews she gives are changing public opinion. She starts to realize that the public are starting to believe her lies, that no one's disagreeing with her. Whatever she said is treated as truth. And this is when the idea is born to create the book Elvis and Me. To tell the truth, she says. If you look at Terry Wogan's interview, Terry Wogan says, why are you writing this book? It says things in it that would upset him. And she says, you can go and find it on YouTube, to Terry Wogan, the British interviewer. Oh no, Elvis would like the book. It tells the truth. It shows him as a human being. The real man, the true man. He wants to be seen as a real person. She even says that Lisa Marie liked the book and had read the book 3 times. Which is bullshit. There's no way Lisa Marie would like that book. A book that trashes her father. Now, Lisa Marie, very young, was brainwashed. Lisa Marie, very young, was brainwashed by her mother and by Scientology. She was brainwashed to believe that Elvis's memory, legacy, image, reputation was saved by Priscilla. Lisa Marie was brainwashed into thinking that Priscilla had saved Graceland, which is a lie. That Priscilla's had the idea to create the Living Museum, which is another lie. None of these things were because of Priscilla. Priscilla takes full credit for it. Oh, I saved Graceland. We've all heard it. That will not happen. That will not happen. Graceland was never going to be sold off. It's rubbish. They were never going to start taking the wallpaper off the walls and breaking up Graceland. Memphis City were always going to preserve Graceland and the grounds around it. Don't fall for the lies. The worst case scenario is that Memphis City were going to take over Graceland and preserve it for Elvis, for the fans to be able to enjoy it forever. Jack Sodden with Morgan Maxfield had already drawn up the plans with Memphis City to create a living museum. It was all happening. Then there was a plane crash. Morgan Maxfield, who is rumoured to have been dating Priscilla, maybe even engaged to her, dies in a plane crash, which leaves Jack Sodden, Morgan Maxfield's assistant, to carry on the work of saving Graceland, of opening the Living Museum, even though Memphis City were always going to save it. Priscilla sees an opportunity, in my opinion, and approaches Jack Sodden, Morgan Maxfield's assistant, and says, and then takes all credit and says the saving of the Graceland was because of Priscilla. The opening of the museum was Priscilla's idea with the help of Jack Sodden. Again, all lies, in my opinion. Now, this is why, in my opinion, Memphis, Tennessee have given Priscilla an honorary award for Tennessee, because they have fallen for the lies. Hi Vincenzo, we're talking about the award given to Priscilla by Memphis, Tennessee, an honorary award. Once bestowed on Elvis Presley himself. The video has been released. She even quotes something that Elvis said on the day that he received the award. What I'm trying to say, guys, is that the world have been tricked. The world has been tricked by Priscilla and her lies, in my opinion. They think Priscilla preserved Elvis's memory. They think Priscilla is the reason Elvis is still remembered. It's alright, it's windy, guys. They think Priscilla saved Graceland. They think Priscilla, it was her idea to open the museum. This is why Priscilla gets given this award, this Memphis, Tennessee award. Elvis would be horrified that Priscilla is receiving this award. Priscilla didn't even like Memphis. She didn't even want to live at Graceland's. She much preferred the Californian lifestyle. So the world has been tricked into thinking Priscilla was a victim and Elvis was the bad guy. The world still thinks it now. And even today, in 2025, on March the 10th, yesterday, she gets given the Memphis Award, Memphis, Tennessee Honorary Award. She even speaks on behalf of Elvis. She even says she can feel Elvis's presence. She even quotes Elvis's words when he received the award, I think in 1961. This is a divorcee that has spent her life with other men. Part of her life trashing Elvis. A woman who had given up the name Presley and has taken it back and spent over 40 years making money from the name Presley. How is this fair? A divorcee, an ex, A woman that took away Elvis's child, Lisa Marie, forced Lisa Marie to live with a karate champion, a stranger. Whew. Let's cross over. Oh, it's cold, guys. Whoa. Right, we've nearly done. We've done about 2 miles so far. The world's gone mad. Priscilla Presley is receiving an award. Sorry, but my hair is too windy, guys. Yep, I'm still walking, guys, with my messy hair. The world's gone mad. Priscilla Presley has just got an award. Yep, Priscilla Presley just got an award in Memphis, Tennessee yesterday. Speaks on behalf of Elvis. Priscilla Presley, Elvis's divorcee, who completely ripped him off and trashed him, who created a book of lies, has now been awarded. Do you see the severity of the damage that is being done by Elvis's ex-wife? She will say that the reason Elvis's memory and legacy are preserved are because she saved Graceland. She opened the museum, which is not true. She made a lot of money. Priscilla made a lot of money opening Gracelands, helping open Gracelands. A fortune. She sold off 85% of Elvis Presley Enterprises. She rented Gracelands to Elvis Presley Enterprises. Yes, Gracelands has been rented. She's made a lot of money with these big deals that have gradually broken down Gracelands and sold it off. 85% gone. You're never going to get it back. Graceland now is run by massive management companies. Riley Keough only owns the building of Gracelands. She doesn't run it. She doesn't run it. It is run by Elvis Presley Enterprises. 85% of Elvis Presley Enterprises is owned by management companies. Managers like Joel Weishankar. Like Piers Morgan says, the world's gone mad. So my reaction to a divorcee who was ripped off Elvis for 50 years, who was unfaithful and betrayed Elvis in every way possible, even in her treatment of Lisa Marie, throwing Lisa Marie into Scientology. Then when Lisa Marie dies, contesting her wishes to give her inheritance to her children, Riley, Finley and Harper, Priscilla even jumps in there and tries to grab more money. Priscilla does a deal. She does a deal. She gets $1 million. She gets 400 grand legal fees paid. She negotiates a place to be buried in a meditation garden. She wants a yearly salary of 100 grand. This is Lisa Marie's mother. Lisa Marie dies tragically and we all miss her. And all Priscilla can think of is grabbing more money. More lawyers grabbing more money. It's literally disgusting. We the fans are very upset with the treatment of Lisa Marie as a child at the hands of Priscilla, her parent, at the hands of Priscilla Presley and Michael Edwards, Priscilla's boyfriend, the model, the guy in the Terminator. Michael Edwards allegedly abusing Lisa Marie, admitting it in his own book. Yes, Michael Edwards has admitted the abuse in his own book and now tries to deny it. Priscilla Presley may have known it was happening. It is written in the book. Read the book. Priscilla, Elvis and Me. Read it, guys. It's disgusting. The things written in that book are disgusting. Lisa Marie was a child being abused by Michael Edwards, Priscilla's boyfriend, and Priscilla may have known about it. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes, just opinions. This is an entertainment show, just opinions. Go and read it. Remember, Lisa Marie on the Howard Stern show admitted that she was being abused. No arrest. Michael Edwards, no arrest. He's got away with murder. Now what I'm trying to say, guys, after all these different things that we've been talking about, should Priscilla Presley be given an honorary Memphis, Tennessee award? Please put in the comments now. Should Priscilla Presley be given an honorary Memphis, Tennessee award on behalf of Elvis, her ex-husband who she divorced and was unfaithful to? It doesn't make sense, does it, guys? It doesn't make sense. The world's gone mad. So I will proudly post, thank you, Lorna. I will proudly post this video. We've done 3 miles now, guys. I'm gonna go shopping now. I'm still gonna do another dog walk, but I will proudly say that it's disgusting that Priscilla has received a Memphis, Tennessee award. It's disgusting. She doesn't deserve it. She was his ex. She was unfaithful to him. She robbed him blind on the divorce settlements, and I could go on and on. Her treatment of Lisa Marie was disgusting. Her treatment of Riley and Finley and Harper is disgusting. Literally taking money out of their pockets. Her own grandchildren, her daughter's children. She takes money out of their own pocket. Okay, guys, I think we get the point that we don't agree with this award. We don't agree with it, do we, guys? It's wrong. And you'll get the fake Elvis fans, the Priscilla fans, who used to be Elvis fans, who have now become Priscilla fans. Priscilla now is the new Elvis. You'll get the fake Elvis fans saying that she deserves it, that she preserved Elvis's legacy, that she saved Graceland, which we know is not true. You'll get that because Priscilla fans are fake Elvis fans. Priscilla fans are fans that were once Elvis fans that have become Priscilla fans. I've got a little message for you, Priscilla fans. Priscilla isn't Elvis. Priscilla is not Elvis Presley. She can't sing. Priscilla is not Elvis Presley. Please remember, Priscilla fans, that you originally were Elvis fans and you have been brainwashed by lies for the last 50 years. You have fallen for the iconic image of Elvis and Priscilla in the 1960s. You've fallen for the trash book, Elvis and Me, which is a book of lies. Even the Priscilla film, Sofia Coppola's Priscilla film, is a film of lies. I repeat, the Priscilla film by Sofia Coppola is a book of lies. And even now, Priscilla is trying to change the ending. She now is disputing the ending of the Priscilla film because she's trying to control everything. Priscilla controls the media by feeding the media lies. Have any of you realised that? Priscilla has her own storyline, her rewriting of history, her reinvention of history, that she's been feeding the press for the last 50 years, and everyone falls for it, and she's still trying to control it now. Yesterday was a good day for Priscilla. She can't believe it. I bet she was cheering from the top of the hills. Ha ha, I've got a Memphis, Tennessee award. 2 fingers up to you. Well, no, because the Elvis fans know better. The Elvis fans know that she should not be getting this award. She has no right to the Memphis, Tennessee honorary award. She hasn't earned it. She doesn't deserve it. She is not Elvis Presley. So what if Elvis Presley had it in 1961? It had nothing to do with her. It had nothing to do with Priscilla. Elvis's awards were earned through his talent, how he changed the world, how he helped the world, him being a beautiful, generous person. Now we're going to get the fake Elvis fans that support this award. Even some fake Elvis channels that support this Memphis, Tennessee award. Almost like this award vindicates Priscilla for all her wrongdoing. The people that blame Elvis for everything and that see Priscilla as a poor victim. Well, I've got something to say to you guys. She divorced him 5 years before he died. She was not his widow. She was unfaithful many times. She dragged Elvis's daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, away from her father, Elvis. She then ripped him off on 2 divorce settlements, then spent the rest of her life living off his name, a name that she had sold and given up. That's my answer to you guys. That's my answer. Woo! Right, we're nearly home. So would any of you like to comment? I'm going to go shopping now. I'm going to get some food because I've got to make chili con carne for the wife. Then I'm going to come back and do a dog walk on Elvis Presley Fan on Keto, our other channel. Anyway, guys, quite a passionate live stream. The weather has suddenly gone all lovely and sunny, which is good because it means I can drive my camper van. I've had so many comments. People upset that this award happened, that she got this award, that Priscilla got this award. So many people upset that it just seems so unfair to Elvis. Could you imagine how Elvis feels? Seriously, guys, can you imagine just how Elvis feels? Elvis, who truly loved Memphis. Could you imagine? Remember, we know all the wrongdoing. We know how Priscilla betrayed Elvis many times and betrayed Lisa. Even taking money out of her grandkids' pockets. We know the wrongdoing. Elvis must be turning in his grave. Lisa Marie must be turning in her grave. Even the Priscilla film by Sofia Coppola that Lisa Marie did not want made. The final argument. There's a possibility they were still arguing days before poor Lisa Marie passed away. They were arguing about that film, Priscilla. Lisa Marie did not want that film made. Lisa Marie did not want that film made, even emailing Sofia Coppola, saying that the Priscilla film portrayed her father in the wrong light, in a bad light. And she was right. That film trashes Elvis. That film makes Elvis look bad. It makes Priscilla look like a poor victim. It's the truth, guys. Lisa was right to try and tell people and reach out and say that she did not want that film to be made. She was right. God rest her soul. And we still want justice for poor Lisa Marie, who at the hands of Michael Edwards, Priscilla's boyfriend, Priscilla was with him for 7 years, 7 years, was being abused by Michael Edwards, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, just opinions. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna go shopping. I may come back and do a dog walk. Let's just see how it all unfolds. Hi, Nat TV. Okay, we have been walking for 50 minutes. We've done 3 miles together. I bet you guys are really tired after our 3-mile walk. I've loved it. Great exercise. I just had a mouthful of bacon and eggs, so it's perfect for me to try and exercise that off. I'm going to take my camper now shopping. Okay, I've got to go, guys. Thanks for joining me. Quite a serious live stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Love you all. Take care, guys. All the best to you.